unfortunately, everyone's played baseball, has been here before. As a manager, is there anything you could do, say, to change things around? And if you had a exact formula, you could do it, but as David Bell a manager right now, what do you do to get this team going?
Of course, I mean, it's all my responsibility now. It's a player's game for sure, but of course, that's my job, and we're all definitely working hard. It's a team effort, and we came up short today. I mean, the big thing for us is it's no more than that. We came up short today. I'll talk about it in here, but you can't continue to dwell on that. We got obviously a long way to go. Every single game is incredibly important to us, and then we move forward. I mean, that's the only way to approach it. It's how I'm approaching it. It's how we're approaching it. Came up short today. We're getting closer and closer, and as long as we're continuing to have the effort and play hard and work hard and do the things that are important to us, like we talk about when everything's going perfect, we'll get to where we need to be in the end.
There were a couple of costly base running mistakes today, and I know the MO of this team is to be aggressive, and you're going to have to live with some outs, but is there a line that you do go over in that regard, being too aggressive, and we have seen that today?
Yeah, I mean, you have to, anything that happens on the field that doesn't work out the way you want it to, you have to learn from it. There's no question. There's a difference between, that doesn't mean don't be aggressive. I mean, you have to be aggressive. You have to be very fearless on the field to be any good at baseball at this level. So, but at the same time, you're learning from the good. You're learning from something you could have done different, and that's what we'll do in every case. We don't let anything go. Our players don't let anything go. They take everything personal, not only for themselves but for each other. Which is the way to go about it. And but then you have to move forward. You learn and move on.
But to Jim's point, were those two plays in particular crossing the line and being too aggressive?
I'm talking about Ellie, starting with Ellie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with Ellie there, the standard baseball situation, you have more time, right? Like, you want to get to third base. He knows he can get there. With his speed and his feel, and his timing out there has been extraordinary, really. So we talked actually just before the game in here in this room. We talked about the patience being something that he's really got, really kind of fostered, and that's helped him make good decisions. But he's also been really aggressive. So right there, he did have more time, but we've also seen him to get the third, with no outs and lead to a run. So yeah, I mean, ideally, you want to be more patient. They did a nice job. They made a nice play to cut it down. They do, as a team over there, they do a really good job, not only on the bases, but defending the running game. And we saw a lot of that today. I mean, this series, we were still able to get some stolen bases, which is a big part of their game, but they definitely made it hard on us.
In the fourth inning, you guys had Ellie on first, and I think twice, both with Steer and Fraley, the pitcher threw over twice to have a chance to steal. He could have stolen and he tried to steal, but your hitter swung away there. Would you prefer to have them not swing away so that Ellie can have basically take the base and maybe change the scenario there?
Right. It's another, in typical situations, yes, but when you have a runner like Ellie and some of our other base stealers, when we run a lot, so they're going to get opportunities to steal bases, but at the same time, you don't want to get in a hole as a hitter. And if we're constantly taking pitches to let our guys steal bases, that's not going to work for us. So there's certain cases where what you said will make sense, but not right there.
Hunter told us that he felt sluggish today. Curious, what did he tell you during the game about how he was feeling, and how did you monitor that?
Yeah, he mentioned that to DJ, and we talk a lot about competing without your best stuff, which over the course of the year, you have more of those starts than when you feel great. But that's really good. If he felt sluggish and stuff. That's pretty good. That's exactly what we want in those, on days like that.
Could you tell that from the beginning though today that he didn't have that, he didn't have it?
Yeah, I mean, the big number is velocity, which we all agree, like, and you're not always gonna have that, so that's not always the telltale. I did notice it was down, a few notches. But at the end, it picked up there, and, you know, when he had to have it, he had it. So, like I said, I mean, I think it's a good experience for Hunter, and, you know, for all of our pitchers, it's something we talk about a lot. We talk about that more than what you do on your best nights, and, you know, he got it done.
And he's healthy.
He is, yeah.
What about Bailey?
Yeah, I mean, it was scary. We've had a few of those, but it was during the game, negative X-ray, which helped. So we'll know more tomorrow as far as like stiffness, but looks to be pretty encouraging.
So it's just a straight pinch hit this season.
Yes.
Kate, I don't know if getting away is always a good thing, but a 10-game road trip out west certainly going to be challenging in some ways for this team. Do you feel like a challenge is possibly what this team needs to get over the hump here?
We just need to play, and I mean, it doesn't matter where we're playing. We love being at home. We'll play half our games on the road. We see every team. You know, I mean, they're all different. We prepare for them different, but we got to be at our best no matter who we're playing. So nothing will change there. We just have to keep going.
Thank you.
Thank you.